Wrong one. Yeah, I don't flame people for playing what they want, but I will tell them if I think their champion's weak. Like Lee Sin, I'm gonna tell this guy, unless he's a Lee Sin god, which I will highly doubt that he's going to be. I'm going to tell him that, you know, I'm gonna tell him that I wouldn't be playing Lee Sin right now. But we'll see how he does. We'll see if he's actually got the mechanics to hold up. Not many players do at this level, though. Gold. Hey, that's a good start to a replay, isn't it? Nice, the longsword start. I'm on board. All right, let's talk about the situation. So you clear and you path up to top. I have some complaints and concerns for you, okay? The first one is you and I both know that obviously we're ahead, right? We have a longsword start, we have double buffs. My first concern is that your default move was to go straight to top and not go to Scuttle, or at least check out Scuttle. You beat Vi in a 1v1, and one of the things as a jungler, in my opinion, one of the things that that you need to understand is Vi isn't always going to be here, right? This is just variance, okay? Vi's chilling here, we know that now. But what my thing is you're strong enough in the river. You're strong enough that if Vi shows her face anywhere, you just hop to her and that's it. Like, you should have a ward. You do. You just W to her and that's it. She's fucked. She won't be able to beat you in a straight up 1v1. There's no fucking way. So, as a rule, I think it's better for junglers to contest the Scuttle when they have the edge. I'm speaking from experience of every jungler. When I play champs like Nidalee, I don't get to win Scuttle versus certain junglers because they beat me, and like at higher elo I would always get contested here at Scuttle, and I think it's a stronger open than face checking into try. You could take Scuttle, wait around for a second, move into the enemy jungle. Yeah, Vi would show up top eventually for sure, but you would also have you would have jungle control. You would be able to find Vi and hunt her down. So essentially what I'm saying is I like your aggressive pathing, but I want you to chain it into taking this vision away. Get this river vision, and you will oftentimes be able to hit the plant and run right into Vi. You won't have to face check anything, you understand? You'll be able to control vision. I don't want you face checking like this because face checking induces some weird variance. Okay? So here, Maokai shows up. I don't know how you possibly get out of that after you got the kill. So you got a 3-kill start. So it's not like your result was bad. I'm just thinking that as a rule, I would rather you open and defend Scuttle than opening and then running into try blind like this. Now, if you had skipped, I would have liked you going straight into try if you'd skipped Gromp. Okay? Because that means like if you had went blue, wolves, red, and straight into try, you beat Vi there, and then she's face checking you. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's always gonna be like, if she goes straight into this, she's always there waiting for you, because I bet you that she just did what I said, right? Red, wolves, blue, then straight into try. If you went blue, gromp, wolves, red, straight into scuttle, you can catch Vi doing the scuttle, and you can fuck her up. It makes more reasonable sense, the pathing. You could have checked scuttle, cleared it, walked in, checked gromp, and said, ooh, Vi is either topside, right? Or jerking off in mid somewhere. And then you could have figured it out, because you would have been like, her blue's gone. So she's sitting in this brush, she's sitting in here, she's sitting in here. You would have all the info. You wouldn't be face checking blind. I want you thinking more like a tactical player. Lee Sin's mechanics are what they are, and we'll go over those. But what I'm saying is, I want you understanding your aggression. You do quick clears, you get to try first. You do slower clears, you get to try last. You do slower clears and go into scuttle, you can contest scuttle while it's happening a lot of the time. Or you can find out where the enemy is a little bit quicker and not be face checking shit. Okay, that was long-winded, but I think you understand why I'm doing it, so you understand what I'm saying. Chickens, level 4. Let's look at this again. Just enough for E. I like how you played this. I think it was fine. I don't see how you play it. I don't see how you play it much better there. Okay, now this is just you being a derp. Thankfully, we don't get caught. You know you're getting baited there every time. Yeah, you're always getting invaded here. Thankfully, we are still a level ahead of Vi. Your Gromp is gone, so you can go into her topside jungle. Don't know why you're going to golems, though. You know that her topside jungle is going to be up. She just invaded your Gromp. Path straight at her jungle now. Path at her wolves. Wolves, Gromp, Scuttle, Rift. Then you can go to top, or you can go to your golems, right? Think about that for a second. She just cut you off at wolves, right? You backed. Path straight at her jungle. She's always going to be floating around bottom now, and you're always going to be in position to take her camps and then path up and get max XP out of the situation. If she shows up to defend, you can just bounce, right? You're fine. She's never catching you. She's not 6 yet. Ezreal can't rotate. Swain really can't rotate. You're fine. Here we catch Swain. What the hell were you doing? What were you doing? What's the rush? You're level 6. He's level 5. Kick Vi immediately. And follow up with the Q. She's dead. Why were you trying to Q first? I still don't understand. You're in range to kick Vi. Why do you think you have to Q first? Level 5 versus level 6, you have a huge edge here. And you can boot Vi into Ezreal and then Q Ezreal if you want. If you miss the Ezreal, you can just follow up on Vi, and then you can keep the fight shorter. And not to mention, you're booting Vi towards Varus, which is what you want to do. I don't understand why we just lead with Q. Your whole combo consists of hitting the Q. So why do you just like rush the Q when the kick ensures the Q is coming? Like the kick ensures that we can't miss the Q. And then you kick, but you don't have your Q. So like, why are you walking in? Your Q's on cooldown because we just wasted it back here. So why not just hover, move towards Varus or something and play the fight? You don't have to commit. Like you never, with Lee Sin, you never have to go, ugh, you never have to do that. Like that was just, that's why we don't rush the Q. That's the whole point. Because we're Lee Sin, we can just poke until we need to go in. Oh, Swain's fed. This game's fucking done. Literally. That looked like the most like free kill. So you see that Victor has this Ezreal low. Unreal. Spam that all you want, but you should be pushing the lane for your mid. You should have pushed that lane for mid and path down. Gotten all this CS here, all this XP. Take this, take blue, take Gromp, and consider doing dragon or getting vision on dragon. I don't know why you go all the way here and take yourself out of everything. You have red buff still running. Go and apply pressure to the map. This Victor's probably going to die now because you didn't help him push too. You watch. You watch this shit. I bet he dies. Yeah, he dies. Yeah, shove the lane next time so Victor isn't in that position. He wouldn't have died. You would have helped him shove. He might ping you off. I don't give a fuck. Take all the XP. Well, you don't have to take the CS, but just push the lead or push the lane in and get the XP. Split it. And then Ezreal's taxed harder. And then you know where Vi is because she's going to have to answer the push. And you can also defend Victor at the same time. And he never dies. I like that play. I think it's a good play by you. Straight up to golems again, which I think is kind of bizarre. Again, we need to push, 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 push. Good. How did we choose to play this? I think it's pretty good, dude. Your momentum here at this stage has been pretty good. I don't know, this build is pretty bizarre, but I think it's fine. Honestly, I think it's okay. It's a good snowball build. Can't defend the tower, you smartly recognize that. There's a lot of jerking off here. Okay. You take all this farm. And then what? We go towards dragon, looking for the steal potentially. It's okay to hover. You reset onto the dragon right away. It's not bad. You immediately go to mid and you find Ezreal. You don't dive in, you hit tower, then what do we do? You need to clear wolves, blue, and get out. Well, Gromp too, I suppose. Okay, we can't clear Gromp. You made the right move. Wow, did they really catch us? How do they catch us? Seemed like a decent spot. I think you were safe to invade blue. Is it just because we didn't pull it? It's probably because we didn't pull it up, huh? We're really not allowed to get this blue? I thought it was fine. Am I wrong? Have the ward down. Maybe if we pull it the blue up. I'm just trying to analyze if I'm completely mistaken and that there's no way that you can get that blue and get out. Or did you use your W? Use your ward. All right, here's my assessment here. So I think you needed to auto this and immediately move up to defend yourself from all this blind shit, right? This blind spot. Your ward doesn't really do anything for you because you put it in a shitty spot. The ward needs to go here so we have vision of what the fuck's coming. Or like, yeah, or here. It needs to have intersections. Like, the wards always need to cover intersections. So that's the other thing I'd say. And then there's also an argument for if you hit this and move up and keep your W, your ward, then you can have an escape plan. I guess I just didn't take this escape plan very seriously because I thought you were out. After if you do all those things correctly, you have the vision here, you immediately drag blue up, or you save your ward, drag blue up, and then you keep your ward for the hop out. Then you could use the plant and do all sorts of stuff. I guess if you're going, I guess the rule of thumb here, or the lesson learned for everyone involved, including myself, is that if we are going to go ahead and contest the blue, then we probably shouldn't waste our ward because that's an element of our escape plan when we get caught. So if you're actually going to go ahead and smack on the blue and draw people to it potentially, we need to have, it's just like Tryndamere E, like we need to have some sort of get out of jail free card. We don't have our ult up, so that's a problem. We have our flash, so W flash pretty much always gets us out. Like right there, W flash, we're gone. So I guess that's my bad, not being too clear on how we're going to get that. But looking over it, I think I still think you can get it. I just think you have to play it more perfectly than I thought. So when you hit that blue, you should be thinking like, okay, I need my W. Because I'm not going to lie, dude, I would have gone for that blue. I would have gone for that blue based on what I saw on the mini-map. So Yeah, the blast clone's an option too. Basically, the biggest issue is that we wasted our ward. That opens us up to a lot. We don't have a lot of wiggle room at that point. With a good with one ward hop, like even going up river here, ward hop gets us out. We'd have blast plant plus flash to play with. There's no way. So I think that's the lesson. I think that's the key takeaway, is just like, if we're gonna go ahead and battle for objectives in enemy territory, we need to make sure that we have at least one ward ready to go, or we have to really adjust our positioning to play super safe and maybe potentially give up the blue altogether. Okay, what was that flash? Let's see it again. Ah, yes. Yeah, that was bizarre. Looks like you were trying to flash to W and help out your teammates. There's no rush there, dude. There's no urgency there to burn your flash. No one's holding that top farm. That's disgusting. Very nice. I like this play by you. And you take it and leave. I hate your ult, your wasted ult there. You see Tristana ult, you see Tristana jump, and you see Janna ult. So why are you ulting? He's dead. Auto him. He's done. There's no need. Here, you would have your ult ready to go. And you can make a nice secure. That might have been the difference between us killing Vi and Janna as well. Oh yeah, Janna lived and got 2 assists off that shit, bro. So manage your cooldowns a little bit better than that. I don't think you can ever kill Swain. You can't fuck with him. Yeah, you're down here, so there's nothing you can do at the moment. Thanks, Nolan. Appreciate it, buddy. Coach my love life. It's a nice free double kill. You pick 2, you start pushing top. You shove in, shove, take tower, rotate to dragon, looks pretty good. Your team's kind of idiotic. They let Vi take that dragon, nothing you can do about that. I think the push was fine. I don't know why you're running by creeps and not autoing them in transit. Q, clear them, help your team out. Applies pressure faster if your team wins. That can definitely be improved. Here we shove. It's a good combo to get Janna out of the way. Trade GA. I mean, you're going in, dude. I don't have a lot of criticisms at the moment. Flash Crit Parlay. I love the name. Thanks for the 4 months in a row. My only issue with this is you're basically going over minions and your team's based. Well, Victor's bot side, Maokai's top side, none of them have priority at all. Basically, they're not over the halfway point. This attempt is, if it works, it does nothing. If it fails, it loses a lot. It looks cool, and mechanically you're all right, but seriously, what does it do if it works? Nothing happens. By the time that the waves hit the tower, the enemy channel will be up again. I promise you. Why? You watch bot side. Tell me if I'm wrong. Watch bot side. You see that? Even if he had pushed all the way in, the most he does is the wave crashes and Janna shows up. Let's go back to the Baron now. Your death opens up Baron. Your attempt... Your attempt here opens up Baron if you die. It's not a bad play mechanically, but again, we're risking our life for a level 12 Janna with a team, like I'm sure you realize, with a team of goobers. Goobers or not, we're going to need Baron to win this game. If they get Baron, what does that mean? That means they get, like I always say, they get another 5 or 10 minutes of playtime. They're dead. They're dead. You just have to control and get vision. They're dead. You've done great to this point. You just don't die. That's your function, is to just control and not die and wait for Baron. You die? What happens? Enemy team goes and takes your Baron away. I love how Varus makes no attempt, dude. Yeah, now they're back into the game. Fun mechanics, catch up XP. Havoc, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome, enjoy your stay. The game's not even over yet. But you need to understand, dude, the lead that you have, it doesn't matter how fed you are in league anymore, dude. It doesn't. You could be 8-3 or 16-3. It does not matter. One false move, the enemy team gets Baron, and the game's reset. Bunch of goobers, dude. Well, welcome back, buddy. That was a great pick. You bought your team back in. Now, you did just, in my opinion, that pick is super valuable because Swain is the biggest problem on the enemy team. Yeah, I know Tristana's fed, but Swain's my issue. So that's actually a very good pick. It sucks though because, like I said, that Baron just buys them so much time. But you do deny their Baron push, which is good. What a doozy of a game. Here I'm taking inhib and leaving. I don't know what you're doing, but you're facing a team that still has Baron minions, Janna, and a giant Swain who's going to sprint out of base at 1 million miles an hour and is going to defend the fuck out of this. I'm calling it right now. He does not like that you just shut him down. Wow, that actually went better than I thought it would. And we don't win? Can't we end? No, we can't. Yeah, I guess it doesn't even matter if you kill Swain. The death timers are too... It takes too long to kill Swain, and you all die. Yeah, I stay with my call. Shoskovich, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome. Enjoy your stay. Yeah, I stick with my call, dude. I think after you broke the inhib down, I think don't even go for the tower. It just takes too long to kill him. It takes too long to kill him. They've got too many get out of jail free cards. Swain takes too long to kill. He even has... I'm looking at this. Yeah, he's fucking massive. Abyssal Mass, Rod of Age. He doesn't even have Zonias yet. He takes too long to kill. Janna shields, Ezreal poke, Tristana poke and jumps away. It's just too tall of an order in solo queue to go for the end. So I think when I said take inhib and back, that would have been the optimal move. So take inhib, reset, take a breather before you jump in there and throw. That's more. This is why you lost. Honestly, your game was still fine. This was like the worst play of the game. This was just on that line of like you're still very far ahead and you just lost that right there. The Baron, you know, getting caught and giving away Baron, you've done such a good job that it didn't end the game flat out. Because then you turned around and picked off Swain and then broke an inhib versus Baron. Breaking an inhib versus Baron is plenty, dude. Like, do you remember my little chart? If we only lose one inhib versus a Baron, we won. Or we broke even. If we lose nothing versus Baron, we won. What do you think it is if we take an inhib from a team with Baron? That's a super fucking win. Now just wait out the Baron. Instead, you guys all pushed in and got aced. And Lee Sin isn't exact. Like, if everyone hits the same level as you, Lee Sin's dog shit, dog. Like, there's no way. Look, enemy team's XP and your XP. That's why I say this is when we lost. We can stop the replay right here. Level 15 versus level 14. Janna versus Blitzcrank. Level 15 versus level 17 you, which is fine. But level 16 versus level 15 mid. Level 16 versus level 14. Level 16 versus level 15. You are out leveled now. That was the fight. That is why we lost. Everything else you did, like, we could obviously nitpick. I nitpicked your death here because it really hurts our momentum and our free Baron. But you just lost by overstaying in the era of catch-up XP, dude. Somehow your team's still winning. Doing decent in fights anyways. Get vision of Baron. This guy's mechanics aren't bad on Lee Sin. They're really not. I mean, he made the goofy flash. He made the goofy Q lead. But his mechanics on Lee Sin are not bad. It's more just he doesn't know how to dial it back, like dial back the aggression and just kind of play a tactical game. Like it's such a hard line to walk because playing mechanically is just like you just kind of go and shit happens and it works. You have to understand when to shift gears, and that's in my opinion one of the hardest parts about playing Lee is that you have to know when to turn it on and turn it off, like in the blink of an eye. You have to be able to turn it to 11 and turn it to a 3. Okay, at this point, your goal in life is to not die. What in the fuck are you doing? See what I mean? He made a great play. The game is over, but he just ints right quick. Look at this. You killed Tristana. Now just hit the tower. You got Ezreal's E. Turn around and hit the tower. The game's over. Hit the tower, take the inhib, back, take Elder, hit the bottom towers, take inhib. It's a machine, it's methodical. You don't get to kill everything in League anymore. You kill like 1 or 2 peeps, and then you take objectives, and then you reset, and you do it again. You queue into this guy without your ult up, and you just give it away. What do you think's gonna happen if you give it away? You're the most fed person. You have the highest XP in the room. Why aren't you protecting that? You just gave them all more XP. Now your team's all gonna die because they're all behind. Yeah. You giveth and you taketh. This game was yours to carry. Through and through. It was yours. It's mental decisions. It's not mechanics. It's literally decisions. You just had a free inhib. You had a free back, empowered back with Baron, free inhib. You zoned Ezreal off so you could get everything. And you could have just backed up, empowered, recalled, and then defended Elder or take it if your team survived. You threw here at Baron or with the engage where you killed the Janna. You gave Baron away. You threw here where you took inhib. You had Baron, and then you just kept going, and you did it again. You just did it over and over again. You just don't know when to just stop and reset and breathe. Taking a minute off of the game and relaxing, getting your items, doing a quick clear, setting up vision, and then pushing out again is so much better than trying to brute force your way through like 10 objectives on one push. I'm going to take Baron, and then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to dive Ezreal, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take... You don't do that. You just take like 1 or 2 things and back. Not bad mechanically. Honestly, you're just gonna have to think while you play. Like, think, like, what happens if I die here? I'm level 18. Everyone in the other team is lower level than me. I'm literally giving them, like, banker level handouts if I die. Like, they get everything. My team will lose, I will die, and the enemy team will get stronger for the next fight. Alright, cool. YouTube. Leave a review if you like the review, like, subscribe, etc. There's a like, or there's a subscribe button. It's my face above my head, and then some videos. If you enjoy my videos and my cringe outros, please do that. Please subscribe. Alright, I love you. Thank you much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace. Cracks. Thanks.